Well, hello, hello. How is everybody doing tonight? Just hopping on a second early to make sure I get to all my places. I love, love, love doing this. So let's share to a group. And I'm going to find Laura's group, May 11. Where is it? There it is. Okay, well, if you're with me, let me know. I'm going to hop over here to Laura's group so I can see her comments. But I am excited to be with you tonight. I hope you all had a great Mother's Day weekend. I'm Jen Keller, if we have not met yet. All right, there we go. So make sure you say hi so I know that you're here. And if you are one of Laura's friends, please tag her, say hi to her in the comments so she knows you're watching. And if you're new, I'm sure, let me tell her, I just got a message from her. Okay, just started, hop on and say hi, exclamation point. Okay, now we're good. So if you're new, you're probably wondering, I thought this was a jewelry party. Why does that girl not have any jewelry on? Well, let me tell you, I have been in this business for 25 years. And before I started selling jewelry, I did not wear jewelry. This would have been me every day, going to work, living my life. Maybe on special occasions, I would wear my little silver hoops, and that would be about it. And I realized through selling jewelry how important it is to wear jewelry. So I thought I'll just get dressed with you while we're waiting for a few more to hop on. I'm waiting for Laura. So I'm going to start with, usually I'll start with earrings, but I'm going to need your help picking which pair I should wear. So tonight I'm going to start with a necklace, and this is my best selling necklace. So I'm sorry, Laura's having a little trouble. Is it on live or typing on a page? I'm live in the group. And if you are friends with Laura, let her know that we are here. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to start with our Hazy necklace. Hazy is my best seller by far. It is one of those pieces that you can wear by itself. You can layer with other things. So whenever I don't know what to wear, starting with Hazy generally is a pretty good idea. So I'm going to add our Hazy necklace. Now, I've really been into layering necklaces lately. I think it just makes the whole look a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to add on top our Happy. And Happy is like a little smiley face. Look at that. With little crystals. I'm going to put this one right at the top, like this. And then, I'm kind of wearing neutral colors today, right? Like I've got on kind of a taupey color. So I'm going to add a little pop. And my pop is going to be our pistachio from our Pastel Pop collection. And I have been loving this whole combination because I do have a ton of black, a ton of white, a ton of taupe, off-white, ivory, all those colors. And so I love to add that pop of color with my neutrals. What do you think? Are you liking it better already? And then for earrings, I have two options. So these are the ones I tend to gravitate to. These are our Tempo, and they are so lightweight, you can hardly even feel that they're on. But then we just came out with, where did I put those? Hold on. Oh, I've lost them. Where are they? Oh, here. No, I didn't. Okay. These are our melon. And I'm going to show you some pearl ones in a little bit that are just like these. They're so cute. And with these melon, hey, Natalie, you put the little one in the front, and then you put the big one in the back. And it's always so much harder to do this when people are watching. So give me just a second. There we go. Okay. Look at how, I think I have it on all the way. Look at all. What do you think? Look how cute that is. It kind of goes with the green necklace. So tell me, do you like the melon better or do you like the Tempo better with this look? You tell me, and I'll just let it sit here for a second. And then for bracelets, I am going to add our Giselle. We are just going to keep it simple tonight. This is a great cuff that you can just snap on your wrist. It doesn't even pull the hair on your arm. You are good to go. Finally, last but not least, we have our Love Story ring. I don't know if any of you are Taylor Swift fans. I am a Swiftie, I'll admit it. And apparently this was inspired by her wedding ring, or engagement ring. So there you go. All right, let me know. What do you think? Does this look a little bit better with the jewelry than without? I mean, what a difference it makes. So I meet women all the time. They're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that's what I look like without jewelry. So if you don't normally wear it, I encourage you to just add it in, and then just let me know which earrings you like better, melon or tempo. All right, let's get started. So let me know in the comments, are you new to Park Lane? Is this your first time with Park Lane? Because I will give you a quick backstory on myself. Again, my name is Jen Keller. I've been with Park Lane for just over 5 years. I was with another jewelry company before that for 20 years. And when they closed, that's when I found Park Lane. And I chose Park Lane for a couple reasons. One, they have this unique program that they call Direct to Point. And what that is if you come from another company or if you are currently with another company and you have leadership experience, Park Lane recognizes that, respects that, and many times will bring you in at an equal level to where you were or where you are. And I'd never heard of that. And I thought, I'm going to have to start over. And who wants to start over? So I love that about them. So if you've ever done any kind of direct sales, drop a 1 in the chat, because it might be worth it just to see what that would look like for you. And the second reason I chose them is because of their sale. So grab a piece of paper and a pen. I know the melon are cute, but I can't stand watching myself with 2 different pairs of earrings. So I'm going to take those off, but grab a piece of paper and a pen to make a wish list. I want to know what you love. Laura's going to want to know what you love. So grab that, and then I'm going to tell you how to work our sale. And the best way to work our sale is to start with a simple set. And a simple set is like, a necklace and a matching pair of earrings. So here, for example, this one right here is called Icon. And this comes in a couple different colors, but the necklace is $34 and the earrings are $30, and that's a simple set. Like you get those, because I didn't even tell you what the sale was. So the sale is, sorry, got distracted. The sale is when you purchase 2 things at full price, you can get 4 things at half price. And the 2 at full price are always the least expensive. And you're like, what? It doesn't normally work like that. I know, but in Park Lane, it does. So these earrings are $30. This necklace is $34. That's a simple set. That would get you to where you can unlock 4 at half price. The middle one is called Rue. She comes in all 4 metals. Here's the matching earrings. Again, $30 for the earrings, $34 for the necklace. And I will tell you, if you have a gift need for anybody, get her a Rue. Everybody likes Rue. I know Laura even posted in our group today her set because she got the Rue. So everyone loves this. It's a great way to unlock the sale. And then the last one over here is our Halo. And Halo is like a little floating crystal. And because it's clear, anything is going to go with that. So these are our impression earrings. They come in about 16 different colors. They're 3 carats of CZ, and you could just pick your favorite one to go with that necklace, and that would be a simple set too. So you're probably getting how the sale works. But what I would love for you to do is just write down what you love. At the end, I'm going to ask you to take a picture of it and text it to me. My number's on the screen. And I will do all that simple magic math for you to get you the best deal. And if you send me a list of your top 6 or 7, I can probably get your most expensive piece for you for $35. So that's magic math. All right, let me show you some of my best sellers that are happening right now. I'm going to start with I call it a starter set. So some of us love jewelry. We wear it all the time. Others of us aren't quite sure what to do with jewelry. So if you were in that camp, this is the best one to start with. This is called Trudy. And with Trudy, you get 2 necklaces, a short one and a long one. You can wear them together. You can separate them. But this is a great starter piece because, again, wear it by itself. You can also layer something in. So one thing I love to layer is our ambrosia. And ambrosia is a little beryl charm that has butterfly on it. Any necklace that has a drop like this, it's going to look great, something sparkly. But I love the contrast of kind of the sparkle in this piece with the matte gold together. That's a great combination. And then for earrings, you can go basic, you can go fancy. Let's go basic. You could do our Moana. And these are a good one to unlock the sale too, because they're only $28. Inspired by Kendra Scott. They come in gold, silver, and rose gold. That would be great. Another one you could do is our Chantel, which, where are you, Chantel? Don't you hate it when you lose something, but you know it has to be within your reach because you haven't moved anywhere? Here it is. So Chantel are a little bit of oversized hoops. They have a basket weave look to them, and both the Chantel and the Trudy come in silver. So those are going to work. But sometimes too, when you have kind of a simple necklace, like let's just say we just did the Trudy, you could add some big fun earrings with this and make the focus on the earrings and not on the necklace. So big fun ones might be our Luna. These are beautiful. Look at these. They have kind of a fabric to them with the crystals in there. Those are stunning with the Trudy necklace. Or another one you could do might be our Poppy. And Poppy are the most feminine, elegant, pretty, lightweight earrings, perfect for spring. And I know some of you are looking at these and you're thinking, I don't have anywhere to wear those. I'm going to tell you, these are the earrings that you start with. And then you go find the outfit to match the earrings, and then you figure out where you're going and who you're going with, but it's starting with the earrings. So these are Poppy, but if you have a graduation party, a baby shower, wedding this summer, these are going to get you compliments. Now, if you don't like compliments, don't get those because I can't guarantee what's going to happen, but I love, love, love the Poppy. And then for bracelets, you could do this set. So this is our creme, and creme is like a party in a box because you get 5 of them and they all come together. So they're kind of those peach tones that are beaded. They're all a little bit different. And my general rule with arm parties is you want them to be in odd numbers, right? So this is a complete set, but I will say sometimes I break my own rule and I'll just kind of work something in there for a little bit of, I don't know, difference, I guess. So this is our Lovey, and Lovey is gold, silver, and rose gold, and it's got the crystal heart in the center. So that's a great combination with your Trudy necklace. All right, do we love it? We love it. Oh, hi, Laura, I see you. Okay, let's go to one of my favorite trends, and it's not even a jewelry trend, it's a clothing trend. I love me a black and white striped shirt. Anybody else like that? I have a million of them. It's the first thing I go towards in a store. I can't stop myself. But I will tell you, if you're going to wear a shirt that has a pattern, whether it's stripes, polka dots, flowers, you need a heavier necklace to anchor against it so you can see it, right? Like if I just put this little dainty happy necklace on there, you would never see it. But instead, I go with something a little bit bolder. So this is our Aspen. And with the Aspen, you get 3 chains. You've got the shorter one with the little crystal on the side. The middle one has an oversized clip. It's sparkly on one side and then polished gold on the other, and then the charms on the bottom. And what I like about Aspen is you can separate them. You know, maybe you're going to Costco and Target. Maybe this is enough for that day. Or maybe your shirt doesn't work with all 3 layers. You could take off the charms on the bottom and just do these 2. Or you just want a simple long one, just do this one. You know, we are women, we like options. And I will tell you, going back to the Costco Target thing, I have women tell me all the time, I'm just going to Target, I'm just picking up the kids, I don't really wear jewelry. And I'm going to tell you, I think you should. Because one thing I believe is that when you put on jewelry, it lets other people know that you took 5 seconds for yourself. And I think as women, we should do this. And I think when you look good, you feel good, you do good. And sometimes it starts with a cute pair of earrings or a cute little necklace. So don't give up on the jewelry. It's going to give you that dopamine hit all day long. And then for bracelets, this one's, now it's Happy Hazy Pistachio. That's what I'm wearing. Okay, I have here our Denver. And Denver's another party in a box because you get four of them. They're genuine white turquoise. I was mixing it up with another one. Genuine white turquoise, and it has 4 of them. And again, you know, I like my arm parties in odd numbers. So sometimes I add a little filler. And one of my favorite fillers is the Embraceable. It's simple, but it's a little bit bigger. So it kind of adds some, I don't know, oomph to your arm party. So I would just throw that right in the middle like this, and now you have a complete set. So do we love it? Love it, love it, love it. Yes, Natalie, I agree. Those poppy earrings are just so, so pretty. All right, let's talk about some pearls. Drop a P if you are a pearl girl. I'm going to grab a quick sip of water. I know a lot of you live in Arizona. I don't know what the temperature is there. It's a little warm in California, so I imagine you girls are pretty warm too. Okay, drop a P if you're a pearl girl. Hey, Michelle. And one of my favorite pearl necklaces. Well, let me ask you, do you have pearls? I do not have real pearls, but I know many of my friends who have genuine pearls. They got them for, graduation, a wedding gift. And what happens with the pearls is they come in this beautiful blue velvet box, and you open up the box and oh, those are lovely. And then you close the box and you don't wear them. Is that any of you who have pearls? So, yeah, Natalie, I'll get you that rule in just a second. So the thing with pearls is designers are making them a lot more versatile, a lot more fun, honestly. So if you have pearls, get them out. If you don't, you should get some. And I love our Chantilly. The Chantilly is a set of five strands. And I'll be honest, when I started doing this 25 years ago, the thought of putting 5 strands on my neck would have scared me to death. But you can kind of grow into this, even if you're not a jewelry person. So what I like about the Chantilly is you can separate them. So sometimes I'll start with a simple necklace. Like this one is called Princess. And it's almost like a little dog tag, and it's a little heart in the middle that's open. And you could wear a necklace like this, and someone might say, that's pretty. But I want to show you the power when you layer necklaces. So sometimes I'll just take one strand of the Chantilly on top of this. And look how pretty that looks together. And any necklace that has a drop, it's going to look great. And when you put a strand of pearl up by your face, that white is going to brighten you up. And so this is a great look. It's an easy look. But I will tell you something, like I said about jewelry, is it is addicting. And you might think you're this girl, but you wear this long enough, and then you'll be looking in the mirror and you'll be like, okay, maybe I'll just add a couple more strands. So the Chantilly comes apart 2 strands at a time. So you have the single one. So maybe I'm going to add 2 more. And maybe you're happy like this for a while, but one day you will look in the mirror and all of a sudden you have become that girl who needs all 5 strands. And you're going to be so glad that they have the Chantilly and you can do this. So trust me, jewelry is addicting. Now for earrings with this, I have a couple fun options. So the ones I gravitate to the most lately are our Sunray. And these are pretty good sale on Locker too, because they're only $38. They have the pearl drop and the brushed gold, so it's going to balance great with this, whether you do the entire Chantilly or you just do one strand. And just side note, when you wear your earrings longer than an inch, it drops 10 pounds off your appearance. So if you needed to hear that today, you're welcome. So these are called Sunray. Another fun pair is our Dovey. And Dovey, well, let me talk about Matinee. Matinee are these little ones, which are great if you have a second or third piercing. Dovey looks exactly the same, but one side is the small pearl, and then the back side is the big pearl. So just like I showed you with those green ones in the beginning, our melon, you can do the same thing with this. And I have to show it to you because it's so much better on an ear than on that little earring stand. Look how cute that is. Put that on, and then you grab your single little strand of Chantilly and your princess necklace. How cute are you right now? I think you're pretty cute. So I love that look. So these come in gold, silver, green, and pearl. They're called Dovey. And then another, and then I want to show you the bracelets. So I love a pop of white, especially as now we're into spring and summer's right around the corner. So this one is our Ivy. This is one of my most popular. It's inspired by Van Cleef. It's got the mother of pearl. So I could take that, I could add to it our chiffon, which is that same look with the polished gold, and then finish it with our opal impression. So kind of like the earrings, these come in about 16 different colors and they are stunning. They are so sparkly. We're kind of known for these. They're 40 hand place? I've got that mixed up. 40 CZs. I can't think of the word, but 40 of them. So there you are, and that would look great with your pearls. Love, love, love all that white. Okay, let me grab that roux for Natalie. Here is the gold one. And then here are the matching earrings. And then they also come in silver, rose gold, and hematite. So whatever your favorite metal is, we got you covered. Okay, so I've shown you quite a bit of gold. Let me show you some silver. How many of you are silver lovers? Oh, I've got to change my earrings. I can't stand having 2 separate ones. How many of you are silver lovers? Let me know if you're a gold lover. If you are a 2-timer, that's totally okay. I have heard that if you mix your metals, it makes you appear more youthful. So it's okay to mix your metals. But for my silver friends, I put together 3 separate necklaces I wanted to show you. So the one at the top is that hazy in silver. It's the same one I'm wearing in gold. And this again is one you could wear. You could wear this by itself and add some big fun earrings like our fairy tale. Fairy tale are forward-facing hoops, and that's going to keep the attention up here. And we love big earrings because it, especially the forward-facing hoops, because it draws attention to your face, not your waist, and to your lips, not your hips. See, I always tell people, like, you can exercise or accessorize, same difference, really. So that's going to look great if you're going to keep a simple necklace like the hazy. The one below it is called Bev, and Bev is also inspired by Van Cleef because the quatrefoil there. You got the small one and the large one. And then the long one, look how pretty this is. This is our everlasting, and it's just got all these sparkles on this chain, and you can just throw this on over anything, just any silver necklace you have, just to kind of layer that up a little bit. And then for bracelets, I'm going to build you a good little stack here. I'm going to start with our jewel. Jewel is inspired by the Cartier Love Bangle. It's got the crystals on the top and the bottom. It's an oval bangle. It comes in all the metals. I'm going to add to that our Atlantic because I love so much a pop of white. And it's got the hematite crystal in the middle. I'm going to put with that our Chateau, which has the quatrefoil too with the mother of pearl. And then this would be fine for a simple stack. This is your simple stack. But if you want to be a little bit extra, then maybe you add on our Rika, which is stretchy. It's a little bit more muted. And our Logan, which is also stretchy. Ignore the tags, with some sparkle. So that is an arm stack for sure. So that's for my silver friends. All right, I got 2 more. And I did kind of save my favorites for last. So this one, let's talk about some hematite. So hematite is the dark gunmetal color, right? So this same necklace that I keep talking about, hazy, they just came out with it in the hematite as well, and women are loving it. It is really the best necklace we have, the hazy. So again, wear it by itself, add some big fun earrings, or you could layer it. And so the one I've been layering it with lately is our Serenade. Look how pretty it is. It has the gold and the hematite. And when you mix your metals like that, that means you could do, you know, hematite earrings, you could do gold earrings, you could do hematite bracelets, gold bracelets. So for earrings with this, you could do maybe our hazy. These are little ones. Oh, you've got somebody not in the group. Hang on, Judy. I'm coming. Let's see if I can let Judy in. I don't see anybody requesting, Laura. I'm so sorry. We'll have to get her the replay. I don't see anybody waiting for it. So checking one last time. Yep, I don't see her pending. Maybe she's in. Judy, if you're here, let us know. Say hi. Okay, so with these 2 together, and then for the hazy hoops, the little baby ones, my nurse friends love these. They come in gold, silver, and hematite. Another option is our Wee earrings. These are fun because you get 3 sets. So you've got gold, silver, and hematite. Pick which ones you want, and then you'll have 2 for another day. And then your bracelets. So we're going to start again with our simple stack. And our simple stack is the bauble, which has the hematite and the gold. I'm going to put with that our Serena, which is stretchy with the bar of crystals. And then I'm going to add another impression bracelet because I just think they are so pretty. Look at this one. That is considered the taupe color if you like it. And it is gorgeous with the hematite and the gold, don't you think? So simple stack. Now, if you wanted to be a little extra, another option is our Zoe. And with Zoe, you get 10. This is like a party on steroids. 10 of them, and you get some silver, some gold, some hematite in there. And I like to mix the metals, but what I really like to do is whatever party I've got going on, I'll just add a couple of these. So with the hematite party, I would just throw on a couple of these stretchies, just like this. I might even work in a couple gold ones in here since I've got gold in the necklace. So you can mix and match and create the most fun arm party. So Zoe is the name of all the stretchy ones, and it was bauble and jewel and impression and Serena. Okay, last one. The last one I have, I'm going to combine some black and gold. I love black and gold together. To me, that just kind of elevates that look, makes it stand out a little more. And so I'm going to start with our Wildcat. Now, Wildcat is a little heart. She's sweet because she's a heart, but she's a little bit spicy because she's not your typical shape. And she's got the leopard print. How cute is that? And again, you could wear that by itself, but when you layer in a necklace, like I'm going to layer in our icon in black. And when you layer your necklaces, it makes it look a little more intentional. It makes it look like you put a look together, that you know what you're doing with your jewelry, and you took some time with it. And it's just really adding one more necklace. So Icon is like that starter set I showed you at the beginning, the simple set. It also comes in black. So you could do the black earrings and the necklace as your full price for $30 and $34. Then you could grab the Wildcat for half price. You could also do the Ivy in black for half price. You could add our Vibe bracelet with the black enamel for half price. The Serena in gold for half price. And then you could get one of our impression bracelets, maybe the black one, for $35. So that's why I say just write down what you love. Let me do that magic math. And then to this, I'm going to add one strand of our Stormy. Stormy actually comes as a set of 3 with a pink one and a gray one. But when you start building up your jewelry collection, you can mix and match and create the most fun stacks just like this. So do we love this? This is one of my favorites. Okay. And then for earrings with this, I like these. These are called Queenie. They're that kind of traditional hoop, but it has that iconic quatrefoil in the middle. So pretty, brings out the sparkle in the Wildcat. Love that combination. Okay, anything I showed you want to see again? Or anything? Oh, you know what? I forgot to show you some silver earrings when I showed the silver. So let me show you a couple of these. So this one is called Orbit. And with Orbit, it's a little bit more modern, right? Because it's a wider hoop, polished silver. That would be cute with this. You could do our Fable. Fable is very lightweight. It's more of a matte silver. Again, that nice long slenderizing drop to it. That one works. And then my favorite one, oh my gosh, you're going to love these. These are called Prism. And kind of like the pearls, little cube in the front, big cube in the back. And, you know, it's okay on the stand. You might think, oh, those are cute, but I'm betting you might not pick them up. So I want to show you how cute these are. So I put the little cube in the front, the big cube in the back. I mean, tell me, is that not cuter than you thought it was going to be? I just think these are so fun. Every time I wear them, I get compliments, and that just feels good. So these are Prism. These are our little sparkly silver ones. Okay, I think I showed you everything I got. Would you like to see some rings? There was an adorable necklace on the Facebook page that was a bow. Hold on, Natalie. Hold on. I got stuff. I think it's this one. This one is called Lacey. And Lacey does have matching earrings, but isn't she sweet? Bows are so on trend right now. So that's a cute one. You could just layer that in. I could put that right here with my other pieces. How cute is that? Very, very sweet. So that is called Lacey. Okay. All right. Got some rings if you want to see them. And then we will wrap this up. So I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. So if there's something you like, just write the name down and then I'll get you the prices on them. But from the top, we have the Worthy ring, the Moonflower, the Cutesy, which is my favorite, and that would go with that necklace, Sawyer, Aura, Namaste, Josie, Flora, Fawn, Velvet, another cute bow, Phoebe, Crest, which is like the hammerhead, Promise, and Dimension. Those are the gold ones. I paused too in case anybody needed to take a screenshot. We have in silver the Josie, the Sawyer, the Petals, the Dimension, the Amore, and the Dynamic. And then a couple of other ones, just fun ones. We have, what's the name of this? Journey. Journey is 3 silver bands that stack together. Unite is 3 bands that are connected. Dolly is a big fun pearl statement. Caviar and Hematite is 5 bands that come together. Domino comes in white or black. And then we have Palmer. Ember, which is 3 pieces. Rosy, very similar to Palmer, but pink. This one, Sublime, you get seven stackables. How fun is that? And then our Paradigm is 3 different colored crystals that you could also stack. And then finally, just some loose ones. I have our Reese, which is brushed gold with a row of crystals, and my best-selling Monte Carlo. I mean, that is a statement ring. And you always want to have a statement ring on your left hand. The left hand says, I love you. The right hand says, I love me. And we just want to have a little bit of balance. Am I right? All right. Well, as we wrap this up, a couple last things. First, if you're like most of my guests, you're probably going to find a ton of jewelry that you love. The best way to get our jewelry is free. My average hostess right now is getting about $400 in free jewelry plus half price items. So if you think you might want to get some girls together, I do have 3 fun boxes. And these 3 boxes all include something I showed tonight. And if you'll do a party, or you can do a party in June, not even this month, June, I will let you pick 1, 2, or 3. Plus, it gives I'm looking at Natalie's name. It gives Laura even more free jewelry too. So let me know if you want to get some girls together. And then finally, last thing I want to do is just tell you a little bit about Park Lane. I mentioned I've been doing this for 25 years, so I have literally talked to hundreds, if not thousands, of women and some men about this business. And I would love to tell you the whole thing, but for time, I'm just going to tell you the 3 biggest questions I get and the answers. And if you want more information, you just let me know. So the biggest question I get always is, how much time does this take? Because we're busy, right? Like, drop a B if you're busy. We're busy. And I'm going to tell you, not as much time as you probably think. Like, I've been talking to you for 31 minutes, which is actually a little bit longer than normal. Sorry, I think. But normally my Facebook parties are about 25 minutes. So if you have 30 minutes to do a Facebook party just like this, you can do this. You can do it around your full-time job, your part-time job, your little kids, your big kids, traveling, volunteering, helping your parents, all the things. Because we have no quotas, you can do as much or as little as you want. Second question I get is, well, how much money can you make? And as a stylist coming into Park Lane, you start making 30% commission on everything you sell. If you want to build a team, you can go all the way to 50% and not go backwards. That's totally optional, but it's just another option for you. And also remember, if you have that direct sales experience, let me know. You never know what that might look like for you. And then the last question I get is, well, how much does it cost? It must be a lot. And I will tell you, you can try Park Lane for $129 and get $500 in jewelry that you get to pick out. We're coming into summer. I have a lot of new stylists who want to try this for the summer. A lot of teachers, for example, who just want to see if this is something they like. Might be something kind of fun to do. So if you're curious at all, our team does what we call free necklace night every Sunday night, where either myself or one of my leaders shares a little bit more about Park Lane. And just for watching, you could win a necklace. So if you want me to invite you, drop an F in the comments, and I'll just send you the information and you can see what you think. Okay, my friends. Last final instructions. What I'd love for you to do, whether you're, first of all, if you're here, make sure you comment. If you're watching the replay, let us know you're watching the replay. But take your wish list and circle or star your top 6 or 7 pieces. Take a picture of it, text it to me, the number's on the screen. And when I get 6 wish lists by, what night are we at, Monday? Tuesday night, I will do a drawing for a fun piece of jewelry for one of you, just to share what you like. It's just a wish list. So send that over. Let me do the magic math. I will send it back to you. And I would say do it right now before you even forget what you liked. We get busy, right? But I'm so glad you were here. Thank you so much, Laura, for inviting your friends. I loved meeting Laura in person when I was out in Arizona in January, and it's so fun that we were able to do this. So have a great night, everyone, and I will be looking for those wish lists. Bye.